So what you see is a big empty shop. It's not going to be empty for too much longer. We got a cool project coming in. Derek Beery from Vice Grip Garage is bringing an old pickup truck here. He's giving it away, and we're going to paint it. We're going to scrub it down and make it shiny. It's what I know how to do, and looking forward to working with Derek, and we're going to keep you in the loop. More to come. Well, the truck is here. I got so excited to start the body work that I just kind of forgot about the camera. But everybody say hi to Derek Beery.
Hey, how's it going?
It's a really straight, solid truck. We've got a few pop knots. It's been a farm truck, but Derek's buzzing down some dents. We're getting ready to start filler, and we'll keep you posted on details. But it's a 78, is that right?
Yep, 78 F100.
And it's original paint. You guys that do body work, you know how rare that is. I mean, one session of the DA, we're down to the original red oxide primer, and you know, I'm so thankful that he brought me a truck that we don't have to do a bunch of rust patches with. But
you and me both.
Yeah, so we're gonna cook the midnight oil tonight, and tomorrow and the next day we're gonna get a slick paint job on this thing. So I'll see you when I get tired enough to pull the camera out again. All right, we're on stage 3 out of 57 stages of body work to do. So we've got all the dents located, some of them actually fixed in metal. We're giving it a wipe down now with acetone just to get the dust out of the different dents. So we're getting ready to start wiping filler. Derek is actually, he's doing what I asked him to. He's wearing gloves instead of putting his fingerprints on the body work. So it's a good thing. So
old dogs can learn new tricks.
If you ever need good help, this guy, he works well. But it might look like an Appaloosa pony now, but what you're seeing is original paint on an original truck with zero rust. No rust. No rust. And we're going to have this thing under body filler in no time. Then we get to prime, then we get to sand, we might get to prime again, we might get to sand again, and then we're going to sand, and then we're going to prime, and then we're going to paint.
What, do we get to sand?
Once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, so Derek said he's getting flashbacks and PTSD from his drywall mudslinging days.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we're getting it done. We're doing body filler. It's looking pretty good. Got a bunch of pop knots, but hey, this place is looking a lot better. It's the process, man. It's all a process of refinement. First, we straighten the metal. Then we apply the filler. We straighten the filler. Then we apply the primer. Then we apply the sandpaper to the primer and straighten the primer out. And it just has to go like that. So the biggest thing that I have to keep reminding myself is that you have to surrender to the process to a point. You can't push a chain up a hill, and you can't hurry up the process of body work. So we're putting in a late one. Fill these holes.
Steel from Eiffel Tower.
Dropped on it. Actually, it looks pretty good. So we put in about a 72-hour day. We got it body worked. What do you think?
I'm happy. It looks great.
I think it looks great too, and everything's good. We've checked everything 2 or 3 times, and I don't know. I'm good with it. So we'll get it under primer tomorrow, and we have a fairly fast-drying primer. We should be able to get it ready to spray. I don't know that we're going to spray it tomorrow.
Get it ready,
and then shoot it on Saturday, and that's quick and dirty, man.
Yeah.
And we're not doing a bad job. We're doing a good job. It's going to be nice and straight. I'm stoked, dude.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. It looks so good. That size turned out amazing. I mean, this had like New York steel going through it. I mean, that looks fantastic. We'd eliminate 2 dents, and then one would jump out and bite us.
It's weird how that happened, yeah. Yeah, such is the case. Well, that's the blessing and the curse of white. It hides a lot of stuff, but it hides a lot of stuff, right? But,
I appreciate you helping on this. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see the light on it.
Yeah.
Wimbledon white, is that what it is?
Yeah, Wimbledon white. It was on Mustangs and Galaxies and these, obviously. It's like an off dirty white, but it's cool. It's like vintage looking.
Yep, I like it. It's got just looks cream almost.
Yeah.
A little bit of yellow.
Yeah. This with a robin egg blue is an awesome two-tone for 50s cars. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, signing off. Day 1 in the books. See you. So at the end of day 1, I just want to disclaim this. This was never meant to be a competition between what Derek does and what I do. Kind of a different bag, but I was impressed because I got a couple years on him, and I'm not going to say I outworked him because you just can't, but I certainly kept up with the guy. So once we started looking the truck over, I had seen the truck at his place covered in moss, and I thought, heck yeah, there's no rust. But I don't know whether he was coming around behind me and hammering more dents in it, but it seemed like the more we found, the more we found. And it just, at the end of the day, I was kind of concerned. I was panicking because we had 3 days, 4 days max. The first day, I was ready at 7:30. He showed up not long after that, and we shut it down at 8 o'clock that night. And I had trouble going to sleep because I was worried we weren't going to get it done in the 4-day window. But that said, here's the shirt that I wore on that day. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah. Today was the day to get the primer on, block it out, reprime if we had to, and then prep around it. We used a polyester primer surfacer. Now, polyester has been my friend and kind of part of my process for many, many years. It's the second stage of the bodywork for me. First is wipeable filler, then there's polyester, which is the same composition if you want to get nerdy and chemistry about it. It's literally spray Bondo, spray filler. And so that's my secret weapon, and that's not so secret. That really works for me as far as my method goes, and then we just kind of prep around it. The paint had some chips in it, but it was in pretty good shape. Anyway, we did that, and it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. This is the shirt from that day. You. All right, I'm tired, so we're gonna do some video. We'll do a little walk around. So it's looking good. This bedside, do you remember this bedside? It body worked out nice, and it's not all filler. We got the metal pretty straight and put the appropriate amount of body filler on it. It's looking good. This is blocked down to 180 on some super high build. Derek's got the rest of the cab prepped out to 220, just about. Got a few little spots here and there, but we're getting close. Now, while this is in prep, we've got the hood and the tailgate up in the paint booth, and getting those into sealer and then some high build primer. We ended up stripping the hood down to bare steel just because it had some weirdness in it. We want it to look super nice as well, and Derek loves the look of a super shiny hood underneath, so we're going to do that. We prepped the hood underneath. I've got it on one of my super stands that you can paint both sides at one time. It's got a hinge on it, and it's a real nice luxury to have in the body shop. So that's on the go. We'll get that high build sprayed on there. Our goal tonight is to get everything ready to spray for tomorrow. Tomorrow is spray day. I don't even remember what day of the week it is. All I know is tomorrow is spray day.
My arms are saying, soon, please. We're getting there.
Yeah.
It's coming out fine.
Good deal. Yeah, don't worry about those pinholes. We can take care of them. Just with a little wipe in the booth. It'll be perfectly fine. But she's looking good. In between steps, at some point, we're going to put some white on the firewall just to get it back looking original. Put some satin black in here on the aprons. They're all power washed and kind of prepped, and we're just gonna make it look nice. So anyway, that's all for now. We got a super sun glare, sorry about that. But yeah, so I don't know, we're having fun doing it. We had a nice lunch and big fat burger, and oh, right there, I missed a dent. More soon. About 14 hours later. We got it prepped and ready for paint, ready for sealer, and then some more sealer, and then maybe some more sanding because we missed a couple dents, but I'm okay with it. It's fun. Took a page from the Ken Diggett book. Use aluminum foil. Got a splash of color on the firewall. It'll just look nice when you pop the hood. We'll put some satin black on the aprons. Your body worked out nice and smooth. Saturday was paint day, and here's Saturday's shirt, and here's Sunday's where I did where I did the bedliner. And if you guys have seen that, and if you haven't seen it, go to my channel and look up the bedliner. I kind of give a little bit of a how-to while Derek caught up on his sleep. But I also went under the hood and did some POR 15 on the rusty parts, and it was a combination of POR 15, which I really like that product. It's got a nice satiny finish and some rattle can satin paint on the radiator support and things like that, and it did a nice job of underneath the hood. And I brushed it on kinda, and we masked a little bit, but I was busier than a one-armed wallpaper. So I was busier than a one-armed wallpaper hanger in a room full of busier than a one-armed wallpaper hanger in a room full of cats balancing on a rocking chair. That's how busy it was, and we were just getting it. And it was kind of inspiring to get the paint on the truck, and it's kind of the moment. I always say paint is the reward for doing all the hard work that's underneath it, and the paint job looked good. So it was part of a victory dance. It was kind of cool. And Sunday evening, Derek came over to check the process and check the progress. It was cool to see a big giant grin on his face with the bedliner. He wasn't expecting that. Put the hood back on, and it was kind of a high five moment. It was pretty cool. And just to go around and see the actual shiny stuff on the vehicle, knowing that somebody's gonna win this thing. And it was a good feeling. I was tired. Would I do it again? Sure. Would he do it again? Probably. It's what he does every day. But it was cool to be a part of it. So thanks for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. My mission is to get the message out that this trade is a noble profession, and I'm doing my best to do that. So like and subscribe. Share this video. It's kind of a cool behind the scenes from what Derek shows you, which is the reality of the whole thing. But anyway, either way, on to the next one. I got lots of good content coming your way. Thanks for watching. Okay, I wanted to show you this. These are the panels we haven't shot. Obviously, it's an F100. These are ready to scuff and go into the paint booth. We've got the tailgate here. These are outside, but I want to show you the truck. We've spent about 60 hours in the last couple of days really doing a good quality job on this truck. 78 F100 pulled out of a barn somewhere. You can catch the details that I've missed on Derek's channel, Vice Grip Garage, but I wanted to show you this. This is the truck with a paint job on it. This is Wimbledon white. It's a long bed farm truck. These bedsides, you don't understand. These bedsides they were hit more times than Joe Louis. And this right here, we had a big forklift print in this. Is it a show job? No. Is it a good paint job? Sure it is. It looks good. The panels are reasonably straight. It was never meant to be a show job. Derek has given this truck away. So it's a neat thing to be a part of, because I really like what he does and showing the value of rescuing cars from a fence row and bringing them back to life for somebody else to enjoy. But kind of a cool thing to be a part of this and see a paint job like this come to life in quite a short time, actually. And just, you know, not every car has to be fully disassembled, restored to a show car quality. Sometimes we can just make them look really good and send them on to the next person to enjoy them. So that's what this is. So watch for a more detailed episode from Vice Grip Garage. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit more when we get this thing to where we can show the whole truck, wheels and tires, and all that kind of stuff in a finished status. And in the meantime, my arms are sore. My legs are sore. I'm sleep deprived, and I'm a little bit hungry, but we got her done. We get the bed liner in it, tint it to match the paint. Should be looking good. All right, so this is day what? 4, 5, 4.
Yes, sure. Sure.
Let's just do a quick walk around with this truck. Underneath the hood, it's all sparkly and stuff. And while I was waiting for Derek, he had some other stuff to do. I went ahead and did some POR 15, did some nice satin black on the radiator support. And it's best to do this with the engine and everything out of it. That way you could just get a nice detailed look, and there's no overspray on the valve covers and stuff like that. So I appreciate the ability to be able to do that. And it's just gonna look neat. So here, I don't know if you can see it or not. The hood looks outstanding.
It's incredible. I can't eat. Just straight from the gun. That is unbelievable.
Well, you know, I don't know how many thousand panels that I've painted, but to have one that clean straight from the gun is, I don't know, the gifts from the gods keep coming, right? And down the side of it, this was never intended to be a perfect show truck. What it was intended to be is a cool vehicle that somebody appreciates and sees and is proud to win, because it's a contest, right?
Yep. We're giving this thing away, so we wanted to make it nice, but not make it too nice where they don't want to use the thing and actually use it as a truck, you know? So,
I would love to see somebody get this and hook a boat trailer to it, a John boat, and go fishing with their grandkids or something. I mean, that's, to me, in my brain of romantic fantasy, that's the thing that needs to happen with this truck. And I know you're going to take it a lot farther than this. You got plans for new wheels and tires. Of course, the tailgate's going to be on it. You've got new lights and new marker lights, and the interior. Dude, I have to say, I watched the video again on Vice Grip Garage, and the job that you and Jessica did on the interior, nicely done, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're going to go through the whole thing. So we'll have brakes, exhaust. We're going to have a 300 punched out to a 305. We're putting fuel injection on it. We're updating the fuel tank to an EFI tank. We're trying to keep the classic look with the tire wheel package, but we're making this thing where it's reliable. It doesn't matter if you're in Alaska or Florida or Washington or New York. You could jump in, hit the key, it's going to fire up. You've got digital gauges, but it still has that classic look, you know, which was our goal. And the color is amazing, the look is amazing, and the bed liner. This is so cool.
We threw Raptor liner in it. I love Raptor liner. It's so easy to shoot. All you got to do is follow a few simple rules, and anybody can do this. You know, this is my video studio. It's not even my paint booth, and it just looks great. So it's an easy thing. It's an easy DIY. Again, my video on it is it shows you how to do it. But as we're wrapping it up, we're going to put it on the trailer. I just wanted to say thanks, man. I mean, thanks for being willing to bring me in on one of your projects. It's cool.
No, thank you. This has been completely humbling, spending time with you personally in your shop, in your paint booth. Just been mind-blowing. So for those of you at home that can't get this experience, just remember, Paintucation.com. You can stream this, you can buy the DVDs, sign up for Paintucation University. You can drink from the hose as you want, learn as you want. Went through some modules yesterday. It is incredible content. He was giggling at me. First question, I got it wrong, the first one. But it's really, really good stuff. So check it out.
I appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. And yeah, head over to Paintucation.com. I've got DVDs. We've got streaming versions of the DVDs. I've got Cab Corner for $10. And I'm not even trying to sell you stuff. I'll give you tech support. Find me on the socials. Ask me questions. I'm down with that. It's what I do. And I've also got a crap ton of free stuff on my YouTube channel. Some good informative videos. And of course, there's other stuff out there. So come, let's learn together. Let's just figure this stuff out. Paint and body's not voodoo. So thanks for watching. Ring the bell, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. Derek's going to tell his friends to subscribe. Yep. All right, man. We'll see you on the next one.